Hey everyone, it's Jenny Peterson. We're gonna try this again. I'm sorry I'm a little late. I'm having technical difficulties, but I reset my internet, so we should be good to go. So, I am super excited to share this with you. I am currently reading an amazing book. I know I've told you guys about it before. It is called The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. I listened to it on audiobook, which I recommend getting from start to finish. And then as soon as I was done, I'm listening to it again, and even listening to it the second time. Colleen, how are you? Perfect, people are getting on. Hi, Taylor. Even listening it to the second time through, I'm like pulling out bits and pieces that I swear I didn't even hear the first time, which is amazing. So, hi, Kristen, how are you? Hi, Ariel. Okay, so I'm gonna share with you what I learned today. Noelle, how are you? Maria, how are you, my friend? Maria, have you read this book? It's amazing. Okay, so I'm going to share with you what I was listening today. It is called, Denise, it is called The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone, okay? Get the audio version. Grant reads it himself, and it's amazing. If you want to take your business, whether you're in network marketing, whether you're a small business owner, whether just in life in general, if you want to take your life to the next level, you need to get the audiobook, okay? Thank you so much, Patricia. You're so sweet. Okay, I'm gonna try not to look at the comments so I can get through this little training part and share the message with you. Please feel free to share. If you're listening to this and you're like, I know somebody who really needs to hear this, feel free to share it with your teams, and let me know when you do share, because it doesn't show me when people share on here, and I love to say thank you when people share. You've read it? Okay, perfect. It's amazing. Okay, I'm reading it for the second time. This is chapter 10, which is called Competition is for Sissies. Okay, so chapter 10, Competition is for Sissies. Grant talks about how to set yourselves apart from your competition. And he said something today where I was listening to it and I was like, oh my gosh, my mind is blown. I never thought about it that way. I have got to tell everybody. Thanks, Maria, for sharing. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you, Lisa. You guys are the best. Seriously. I love you. Okay. Thank you for sharing. It's an amazing book, Sarah. I know you love it. Okay. Chapter 10, Competition is for Sissies. He says the best way to set yourselves apart from your competition, and because I know sometimes people will get into even Unique and they're like, oh, it's oversaturated. There's so many presenters. Well, you need to set yourselves apart from everybody else. And the way, thank you, Noelle, the way to do that is to do what others won't do, okay? I didn't hear that. Are you serious? Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Okay. So you want to do what others refuse to do. What does that mean? Do what others refuse to do. By doing what others will not do, you're going to carve out a space for yourself, and you're going to create an unfair advantage, okay? You're going to create an unfair advantage. Now, we're not talking about ethics here. You need to be ethical in your business always, but you're going to create an unfair advantage. Now, what does that mean? Okay, I'm going to share a couple of examples. I'm going to share a couple of examples from my business, what you can do to set yourselves apart, and examples from somebody else's business that's completely different, because you can use this in every single business, any business, okay? You can use this even if you don't have your own business, just to set yourselves apart from all the other employees and to stand out for your boss, okay? So, for example, my realtor, how I found my realtor is I was looking for a house. I randomly walked into an open house to check out the house, did not know the realtor, had never met her before in my life, and she did what others have never done before. As soon as I was driving away, she must have hurried, and she made a video for me saying, Jenny, thank you so much for coming in. I really loved getting to know you. Hey, listen, if you don't have a realtor yet, I would love to be your realtor, and I would love to help you find the perfect dream home. She sent me a video. She texted me right away. I mean, I was pulling away from the house, and she sent me a video with a personal thank you, okay? Like that, I've never seen anybody else do that before. She did what others would not do, and she earned my business. And she stood out, and I will never forget that, okay? So how can you, let's say you're in unique, okay, like me. So how can you set yourselves apart from all the other unique presenters? You have to do what they won't do, and that's going to set you apart. So does your competition post consistently every day on Facebook, on social media? If not, set yourselves apart. Be consistent, okay? Does your competition do live videos? A lot of people don't. A lot of people are scared, you guys, to do live videos. Set yourself apart and do live videos. I promise you it will pay off. You will set yourselves apart. Does your competition walk around with one eye done with mascara and one eye not? It's a great conversation starter, okay? There's a top leader in our company that's what she did. She walked around with one eye done with mascara and one eye not. And then when people would look at her crazy, she's like, oh, I know, I look crazy. I was just doing a demonstration for my friend. Totally forgot to do the other eye. By the way, this is the most amazing mascara ever, and she conveniently has this in her purse, okay? Do what other people won't do. Does your competition send handwritten thank you cards? Thank you cards is like a dead art, you guys. When was the last time you got a handwritten thank you card in the mail? There is a girl on my team, Miranda, and she sent out handwritten Christmas cards to everyone who has ever bought from her. Anyone who ever bought Unique from her in the past 2 years of doing her business, she sent every single person a handwritten thank you card. Thanks for sharing, Melissa. And you know what? That is totally going to solidify her customers. That is totally going to solidify her customers. When they get that handwritten thank you card, that handwritten Christmas card saying, thank you so much for helping me grow my business in 2016. I really appreciate you. Like, they are never going anywhere else. She has set herself apart from her competition. They are never going anywhere else. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, I know another top leader in our business, and she has all of her customers on an email list, and she sends an email once a week to her customers. She sets herself apart, okay? Set yourself apart by giving excellent customer service. Do you know how many people don't follow up with their customers, who don't say thank you for your order? Do you know how many people do that? Set yourself apart by giving excellent customer service. You're going to solidify your customers, and they're going to come back for more and more and more, and they're going to be repeat customers, okay? Okay, so and I wanted to share with you my unfair advantage, okay? So an unfair advantage that I have created for myself. Okay, so when we came out with our liquid gold, our touch liquid foundation, people had a hard time selling this because it's sold online on our websites, you know, and people are hesitant to buy something like foundation online because they can't try it. They can't see the color. What if they don't get the right color? So how I set myself apart, and I will tell you, we got to backtrack. My dad's a professional artist. I was raised by an artist. I took art classes from him my whole life. I know the color wheel like the back of my hand, you guys. This is my unfair advantage, okay, that I've created. I can look at somebody and tell them what color they are in Unique foundation. I literally, like, when I do this all the time. It's like I'm in church, I'm at school with my kids, I'm in the grocery store, I'll look at people, I'm like, she's organza, she's chiffon, that chick over there, she's totally velour. I can't even help myself, you guys. I can see the undertones in people's skin. So how did I create an unfair advantage? Instead of being like, okay, I can only color match you if we're in person and I can like swatch colors on you and stuff. No, all my customers have to do is send me a recent picture of their face taken in natural light so I can see the undertones in their skin. And I can color match them online, on Facebook Messenger. So instead of being restricted to my little city of where I can color match, I can color match somebody in Australia. I can color match somebody in the UK. You see what I'm saying? That's an unfair advantage that I've created for myself, okay? Anyways, and not just color matching, but with my art background, I can look at your eye color if you send me a picture and say, oh my gosh, you have blue eyes. This color is going to look amazing on you. This color is going to look amazing on you. This color is going to make your blue eyes pop. Okay? So create an unfair advantage for yourself. Create an unfair advantage for yourself. You do that by doing what other people refuse to do or other people won't do. And that is going to set you apart from all of your competition. That's going to make you memorable, okay? You want to get to where your goal should be. My goal personally is that my name is synonymous with what I do. When people think unique, I want them to think Jenny Peterson, and vice versa. When people think Jenny Peterson, I want them to think unique. When people think of foundation and color matching, I want them to think of me, Jenny Peterson. I'm the color matching guru. I can color match you in my sleep, okay? And when they think of my name, I want them to think, oh, she's the foundation girl. Make your name synonymous with what you're good at and synonymous with your company and with your brand, okay? That's how you do it. And the way you're going to do it is by doing what others won't do and creating an unfair advantage. That's what I wanted to share with you. Did that blow your mind like it blew mine? I was listening to this today. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is gold. I've got to share this with everybody because it doesn't matter which business you're in. Any kind of network marketing business, any small business, it doesn't matter if you don't even own your own business. If you want to set yourself apart from the other employees so you get the raise, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. So I wanted to share that with you. If you've got value out of this, or you want to share this with your teams, or you know somebody who needs to hear this, please feel free to share and let me know when you've shared, because I love saying thank you for sharing and I appreciate you guys. And if you want more, then you need to go get the 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. And seriously, if Grant ever watches this, I promote the crap out of your book. Like, really, we should be friends. So just saying, okay? Okay, perfect. All right, I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you have an amazing, amazing night.